In this episode, I'm going to talk about getting a divorce without a lawyer. The overwhelming reason people choose to represent themselves is to save money in attorney's fees. Before you decide to file your divorce pro se, you want to learn more about when acting as your own attorney makes sense or when it doesn't. Hello everybody, my name is Sheila Leonard. In my actual practice, I am a divorce mediator working throughout the state of Maine. I am the owner of the Mid-Coast Mediation. Welcome to my channel where I discuss conflict resolution topics to educate everyday people. Just remember, nothing in this channel constitutes legal advice, so be sure to talk to a lawyer as cases are fact dependent. On one end of the divorce spectrum is a basic do-it-yourself divorce, also called a self-represented divorce or pro se divorce. You file and serve a petition and a summons. You and your spouse then fill out all of the disclosure and sworn financial statements. You both do all of the things you need to do to get to the end of the mandatory waiting period. Finally, you show up to court on your appointed day and you get a divorce decree. The divorce decree is the court's final ruling that makes the termination of marriage official. The divorce decree usually addresses the issues such as division of property between the parties, spousal support or alimony, child custody support, and visitation, if applicable. Various financial obligations of each party, for instance, if there is debt to be paid by one or more parties. Pro se divorce is a good option if you haven't been married long and if you don't have kids and a lot of joint assets, and if you both are on reasonable good terms. If you're going through a divorce, you are free to represent yourself. There is no requirement that you hire a lawyer. Divorce can be expensive, especially when you hire an attorney to represent you. When you act as your own attorney, the court will expect you to know and follow the state and local divorce laws and procedures. For example, you will need to research the laws on how to file your divorce and serve it on your spouse. Fortunately, most state courts provide divorce form and instruction on their websites, making it easier for non-attorneys to find and follow the court's procedures and laws. Although, judges sometimes give pro se parties a bit of slack. You should not expect any special treatment if you decide to represent yourself in your divorce. Your court might have a self-help department or forms that can help you navigate the court system. But be aware that the forms and the rules of divorce are going to be the same for pro se and represented parties. In other words, there are no pro se divorce forms or special pro se divorce procedure. A pro se party in a divorce is most likely to succeed when spouses have settled all their issues such as property division, spousal support, and child custody before filing for divorce. That's because when spouses agree on their terms on their divorce, they can file an uncontested divorce. An uncontested divorce is often faster and less complicated because there's nothing for the spouses to argue about in court. Settling the issues in your divorce without help can involve some work. You and your spouse will have to be willing to communicate and compromise. Many spouses who think they can negotiate the terms of their divorce choose to use alternative dispute resolution, ADR, methods like mediation or collaboration divorce. If ADR is successful, the spouses write up a marital settlement agreement to present it to the court as long as the marital settlement agreement seems fair and doesn't violate any law. The judge will incorporate it into a final divorce decree. Although not required, having a mediator can make pro se divorce process more manageable for both parties. If you like this kind of video, please give it a thumbs up, click on the notification bell, and subscribe below so that you can be notified every time I share more quality topics about family law. And if you know someone who can benefit from this video, please share it with them, or you can visit my website at www.midcoastmediation.com. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye now and stay safe.